Bon, je vais garder mes armes au cas où on fasse une mauvaise rencontre en chemin. Et merde.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Or should I say, look what the cat dragged in.
You!
Ah, so you do remember me. I am flattered, really. But you see, Rigmor, you have been making quite a bit of a nuisance of yourself lately, haven't you? Can you even begin to realize the trouble you and your friend have caused me? Running around Skyrim, leaving a trail of dead people, you know, that sort of thing. I'm afraid, Rigmor, it seems I'm going to have to punish you all over again.
Not this time, Justicar. I am not that defenseless child anymore. You'll need more than your lash to punish me this time. Where's your Bosmer lackeys? Pity they couldn't accompany you to your death as well. I would love to show them the courtesy they showed me in kind.
Ah, the Bosmer gangmasters, yes. I'm happy to say they're still doing very well. The last time I saw them, they were keeping a very good watch on their fields. From the top of the spikes I placed their heads on, they at least couldn't complain about the view. But alas, Rigmor, no more time to chit-chat. I don't suppose I could persuade you and your friend to come quietly now, could I? All this fighting and killing is really quite tedious for a high-ranking noble gentleman as myself. Maybe we could start again where we left off and take time to reflect on older, happier times.
Over my dead body?
So be it. Kill them both.
By talents, you leave here alive. You're messing with the wrong girl.
Rigmor, écarte-toi! Que s'est-il passé? Ils sont tous morts? Est-ce que c'est moi qui ai fait ça? Par les divins, ils sont pratiquement tranchés en deux.
Kill them, you fools! 1,000 gold coin to whoever brings me the head of the girl.
There's too many of them. So I didn't warn you. Come on!
Tu as vu ça? C'est l'ours!
Is that all you got? Yeah, come on. I can do it.
Rigmor, tu vas bien?
Yeah, I think so. That was him. The one I told you about. Dragonborn.
Il s'est échappé cette fois. On ferait mieux de faire de même, il y en a certainement d'autres.
But the list. My mom.
On a le livre, on verra ça dès qu'on sera en sécurité, loin d'Afingar. Concentre-toi.
Okay, what's the plan?
Il doit y avoir un chemin qui traverse les montagnes jusqu'à la brèche. C'est notre meilleure solution.
Well, I hope so. Let's move on. Wait. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Bear.
Adieu, ami poilu. Rigmor, par ici, il y a un chemin. La voie est libre. Bien. On est toujours en vie?
Dragonborn, this is getting scary.
Je suis d'accord. Mais on s'en est sorti, pas vrai?
Yeah. Yeah, we made it. Do you think that rat sold us out?
Pas la moindre idée. Mais ce Edrias a l'air très doué. C'est peut-être le meilleur.
The list. My mom, is she on it?
Oui, tiens, regarde par toi-même.
Okay. She was taken to a place called Diamond Ridge Mine. Do you know where that is?
Malheureusement, je ne sais pas.
Well, that's cute.
Rigmor, on est venu ici pour trouver où ils l'ont envoyé, et on vient de réussir.
You're right. Look where it got us. Nearly killed. Every time I feel closer to finding her, the further away she seems to get. We're going round in circles here and that bastard turning up. I don't think I can carry on like this anymore.
Eh, je fais de mon mieux pour t'aider.
Trying your best to get us lost.
Hey, ne me rejette pas la faute, d'accord? Qu'est-ce que tu crois? Tu penses que je suis de mèche avec eux? Ces connards ont tué ma mère. Elle, je ne la retrouverai jamais. Alors calme-toi.
Don't you tell me to calm down.
Tu crois peut-être que j'ai envie d'être ici, à risquer ma vie?
Don't you shout at me.
Je pourrais être dans une belle auberge, dans un bon lit douillet, à me saouler d'hydromel.
Stop it, please.
Mais non, je suis là dans le froid glacial, à risquer ma peau en permanence, tout ça pour satisfaire une gamine odieuse.
Stop it, please. Stop it.
Oh non. Truc mort, je ne voulais pas. Rigmor, il faut qu'on continue. On ne peut pas s'arrêter ici. Je t'en prie, Rigmor. On doit y aller maintenant. Regarde, il y a un camp juste là. Allons y faire une halte et reposons-nous un peu. Parismir, que m'arrive-t-il? Je décime une troupe complète, puis je hurle contre Rigmor, la seule personne qui m'est proche ici. Je ne comprends pas. Qu'est-ce que je suis en train de devenir? Quand, quand est-ce que ça a commencé? Contre le dragon? Non, c'était encore avant. Au tertre des chutes tourmentées, lorsque mon âme a crié. Mais déjà contre Morion, je me sentais différent. Si seulement je pouvais trouver les mots qui définissent ce que je ressens. Je ferais mieux de me reposer un peu. J'y verrai peut-être plus clair après. Rigmor, je n'ai jamais souhaité te crier dessus. Je n'ai jamais voulu te blesser. Je suis tellement désolé.
It's okay. Forget it.
Je veux juste te dire que sache que tu te débrouilles très bien face à tout ça. Je ne peux qu'imaginer à quel point ça doit être dur pour toi de voir ce fumier après toutes ces années. Je veux juste que tu saches que je tiens à toi, d'accord?
I care for you too.
Je regrette t'avoir insulté. Je souhaiterais tellement n'avoir rien dit.
I'm sorry I can be a whiny bitch sometimes. It's not your fault. It's just you're there. And sometimes, although we don't mean it, it hurt those most closest to us.
Je vais aller chercher un chemin pour continuer. Reste là et repose-toi encore si tu le souhaites. Je n'en ai pas pour longtemps.
Okay.
Hey, tu te sens bien? Prête à reprendre la route?
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Retournons chez Angi et ensuite on cherchera où se trouve la mine de la crête au diamant. Ça te va?
Okay.
Hey, Rigmor.
Hey. Hi there, Sorella. Are you okay?
Angie is so cool. She said she will teach me everything she knows so I can be a huntress someday.
That sounds great.
Yeah, and if any bad guys come, she's going to show me how to put an arrow in their heads.
Is that so? I'm glad I'm not one of those bad guys then.
Mm-hmm.
Je vais aller voir ce que Barendar fait ici. Barendar! Si vous êtes ici, c'est qu'il doit y avoir une bonne raison.
Well met, Dragonborn. Is she alright? What has happened?
Elle n'a pas l'air en grande forme. Nous avons rencontré Thalmor et Adria.
You met Thalmor Adriat and you brought her back to me alive? Khajiit is once again thankful to the gods of their excellent choice of guardian. They have chosen wisely indeed.
Cette Adria, c'était son bourreau à Even. J'imagine que vous le saviez déjà, n'est-ce pas?
Did you find any information on the whereabouts of Sigurt?
Vous n'avez pas répondu à ma question.
Khajiit knew, yes, but she needed courage to find her destiny. Her knowing who Thalmor Adriat is would have brought fear into the equation. This one had hoped that there would be no contact. Alas, Khajiit can see she has been dealt a blow deep in her heart. The last time she was like this was after the rescue.
Comme quoi, plus exactement? Vous disiez?
When I smuggled her out of Valenwood, she was gravely ill. I bought her the best physician's coin could buy, and we nursed her back from the darkness. This one thought she was mute. She never said or uttered a single word for 6 months. Then, one day, Khajiit couldn't find her anywhere. In panic, searched high and low, and there she was, in the library room. She had discovered herself again. She knew what her name was. She knew who her father was, and she also remembered what happened to her.
Comment vous y êtes-vous pris pour la faire échapper?
It's a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Rigmor est devenue importante pour moi. J'aimerais savoir ce qui lui est arrivé.
It was a cold, dark night, and had been raining for 3 days. Khajiit emissaries had been instructed to travel to Valenwood, to be entertained by the Thalmor at their embassy in Haven. The Dominion had been trying to improve relations with elsewhere, to counter skooma smuggling for one. And this one was an influential emissary based in Torval, just over the border.
Je vous en prie, ne vous arrêtez pas.
The party continued late into the night. The Thalmor all full of themselves with drunken arrogance. Khajiit emissaries were about to leave when the Thalmor insisted on showing a spectacle. The daughter of the beast of Hammerfell they kept locked in a cage in the dungeons. We felt compelled to comply. We went down into the cells, and there she was, lying very still. They had torn the flesh from her back with their whips, and the blood had run in rivulets on the floor. They laughed, but she was just a child. Khajiit knew that he would need to rescue her, or she would surely die in that filthy cell.
La fille de la bête de Martelfell?
Her father was a renowned war chieftain during the Great War. He fought for the Empire under General Jonna. After the war, he took his Nord Brigade to Hammerfell and fought alongside the Red Guard against the Dominion. After the treaty was signed, he disbanded his men and settled in Bruma in Cyrodiil, married Sigurd and had a child. The Thalmor had him extradited and executed in Alinor for war crimes, and the child and her mother sold into slavery.
Et comment avez-vous pu la sortir de là?
Khajiit quickly made arrangements and had everything in place, while the guards were distracted, picked the lock on the cage. This one wrapped the child in his robe, picked her up and carried her to an awaiting caravan to rendezvous with the boat. To take her to my embassy in Torval. It took a long time for her to recover. She has become very special to Khajiit. This one loves and cares for her deeply.
Elle m'a confié vous aimer comme un père, reine.
She will need to rest for a while. Did Sefri have any information? Did you find anything on Sigurd?
Oui, elle était bien dans le registre. Elle a été envoyée à la mine de la crête au diamant.
Khajiit has heard of this place. It is not far from the border with High Rock. This one will investigate and find a place on the map. Meanwhile, I have a very special mission for you and Rigmor.
Est-ce que ça a quelque chose à voir avec la conspiration?
Yes, this one has spoken to friends in high places, and we all agreed to keep this affair top secret. Elisif will be getting extra protection. She will not be informed unless it becomes absolutely necessary. However, we must be diligent and prepare for an imminent invasion. So you are going to help by brokering a peace deal in the event of such an event.
Un traité de paix? Vous voulez dire un accord entre impériaux et son barrage?
That's exactly what Khajiit means. Tullius and Ulfric must be persuaded to break off their civil war plans if such an event was to take place. The order is not to be alarmed in any way, so we must use subterfuge. We must have that truce, Dragonborn. If the invasion begins, the Emperor will be advised to keep his army in Cyrodiil. So the Stormcloaks and the Empire troops here will need to combine forces to stop the Order's northern army group in Skyrim. Hjalmarch and Morfall will be our focus points. Stop them there, and we can throw them back into the sea. If Whiterun falls, and with Solitude and Windhelm besieged, all is lost. They will march south, join forces with Army Group South, and crush Meade's army in Cyrodiil. Tamriel will be for the taking.
C'est loin d'être une mince affaire. À qui doit-on s'adresser?
You will need to visit Cassius Varon and Ingol Stormblade. You yourself will not be able to see Ulfric or Tullius. But these two men are their trusted advisors. You must convince them and give them these letters. Take Rigmor with you. Both of these men fought under her father in Hammerfell. Use it. They will be expecting you. But take these Imperial uniforms for when you visit Varon. Wear them. Remember, you are still both wanted.
À propos de Rigmor, je ne sais pas si...
She is strong. Don't worry, she will be fine. She thinks a lot about you. Give her time. Go and speak to these two men. This one will find a location for Diamond Ridge Mine.
Merci, Barendar.